Pine River-Backus is kind of a unique community. I mean, it's very beautiful here. It's a small rural area. We have people that live on the lakes, and then we also have others that struggle with the economics of the area. A lot of people can't, make a living wage to support their families.
Being a family center, we are here for all people, regardless of their income, their race, regardless of anything, because it's hard enough to come and ask for help, let alone if you're a person in need. The Pine River-Backus Family Center is very important to our community. For one, it gives people a place to come if they need to use a phone. It gives them outlets to come if they have a problem at home, whether it's home violence or I don't know what to do with my children, I have problems, I need advice, can you please help me? It gives them what they don't maybe have at home where they have support. We're a major support for our community, whether it's having kids' activities during the summertime with Terrific Tuesdays and Wonderful Wednesdays, or if it's the store providing affordable clothing and items for the home.
People don't choose to be in these situations, and I think for the most part it takes a system and it takes people to be there for them and encourage them and move them on.
I had some problems with a bill for a gas bill, and I had kids and a husband and stuff, and we needed help, and we went to the family center and they helped us out with that, and we worked through the family center. We did a lot of painting and remodeling and stuff in there to help pay that off. The parent toolkit is actually teaching positive parenting. Always telling your kids that you love them and always telling them how good of a job they're doing every time they do things. My son Darren is 5 years old and he has bipolar disorder, and he really needs structure through his summer. And Terrific Tuesdays is really good for him because he interacts with other kids. It benefits him a lot. Daniel is in Wonderful Wednesdays and he is 3, and he's very shy and is not very good around other people. And Wonderful Wednesdays helps him with that. It helps him interact the right way with other kids his age.
In the fall, when school starts back up, we have families that maybe have a couple of children, 2 to 3 children or maybe more, that need assistance with getting their kids with school clothes. The Family Center to me is our community, and to me this is their store because they're the ones that make it successful. They're the ones that are here shopping, they're the ones donating, they're the ones that come in and offer their support and their help. And I have had instances where I've actually had customers come in and maybe we're not comfortable in an office setting to come in and ask that they had an emergency, so they come into the store and ask, can I please call the police? I have a problem. And so our Family Center has been able to reach out further to our community.
Cass County has always been in the higher end of some of the categories that we wouldn't want to rate really high in. Substance abuse is one of those. Poverty tend to go hand in hand. Starting out with underage consumption, which is a concern, as well as use of methamphetamine.
But alcohol is actually the worst because kids start drinking and they don't realize that their brains are still developing and how it affects that brain and how they are more likely, if they keep drinking, to become addicts.
Our program is kind of a combination from prevention, education, and helping with the enforcement of the laws. One of the successes is definitely seeing the growth of our young people and in the areas of leadership and in the areas of learning about alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs.
The Family Center wouldn't be as successful as it is today if we didn't have, a strong board and committed, caring staff and volunteers. Volunteers are kind of a heart of what we do. They're not only volunteering in positions, but they're a voice to us as to how we're doing and what we're responding to.
I really enjoy the Pine River-Backus community and the people here, and the people really, they're fighters, and there's something to that, maybe it's the American way, when you see somebody, struggling, but they're fighting, they're not just sitting there, with their hand out.
People come to us and tell us that, they're very happy that we're here, and that keeps everyone going. I think that's important.
No matter what challenges await us, There is nothing more important or more powerful than family. In one small building that overflows with caring, the families of Pine River and Backus found an ally they can always depend on. For those overwhelmed by poverty, addiction, or just the perils of parenthood, the Family Center is a one-stop shop for uplifting support, solutions, and hope. And the center completes the circle of generosity with volunteers who once received hope themselves. With a shoestring budget, but never a shortage of passion, leaders invent new ways to outperform their financial means, with help from the Initiative Foundation's Healthy Organizations Partnership. For its leadership and innovation that places family first, the Initiative Foundation and Schlenner, Wenner & Company are proud to honor the Pine River-Backus Family Center as our 2007 Outstanding Nonprofit. Please welcome them to the stage to accept the award.